Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon if you're not seeing this till the afternoon, or evening, or night. I sound like that movie with Jim Carrey, don't I? Anyway, hi, come on in. Today's one of the days that you have been waiting for, because today, in just a few seconds, actually, I am going to announce the winner of that massive 2-box beauty box subscriber appreciation giveaway. And yes, it's 2 boxes because the standard box, it wouldn't fit in. So I had to take a second smaller box for the overflow. So you're going to get 2 packages. Yeah. Anyway, come on in and set a spell with me. Come on. And please make sure you hang around after the announcement because we're going to cover so much in here. In this video, you're also going to see all the contestants for the K9 costume competition. So you're going to get the parade of pets. This is the video where you're going to get to vote on the #1 top dog. Excuse me. It's very early. You'll get to vote on the top dog in this particular video, and I will let this run until the 12th or 13th. I'm not sure which, probably till the 13th. So a week from today is when I will announce the winner. Now, just in case there is a tie, I will be the one to break the tie because I'm not entering Nala. As cute and adorable as she is, and I could put her in her Grinch sweater and she could give you that, bat her eyelashes at you look. No, it's not fair. She's not going to enter. But one of you is going to win. And if there is a tie and I break that tie, the pet that was part of the tie will get a gift as an honorary mention. So one puppy is going to get that big old box. And should there be a tie, there will be a little gift for the tied dog. All right. Got to be fair about all this. We're also going to talk a little bit about a couple of you. I want to introduce to everybody that either you or one of your family members has a shop on Whatnot. So a little bit of promo for you, a little bit of subscriber spotlight is what we're going to call it, because I want to let everybody know that, hey, part of our family is on Whatnot. It's not just Melissa and, Tanya and a couple others that I've mentioned. There's more of you out there, and you're letting me know that you're my viewers. Not only are you my viewers, but you have shops. So we're going to tell everybody about your shops, right? So hang on for that. I do want to let you know that the electronics box is still running. That will run until the 13th. So on that video, make sure your entry is hashtag electronics, not just the word electronics. It has to have the hashtag electronics. Nothing after it. No hearts, no flowers, no nothing. Simply hashtag electronics. I do a custom filter on the picker. That's exactly what I put into it. And that is only what the picker will read. So if you are missing the hashtag, or if you don't have the S on the end of electronics, yeah, you won't get even selected when the picker starts running. So double check your entries. Make sure they all say hashtag electronics with an S on the end. And that's it. And you can interrupt it 3 times on that video and only on that video. Okay. So that's still going. I know you want to know who won the contest. Let me cover a little something else for you. All right. I wanted to also let you know that in all fairness, can you see that white box right there over my shoulder by the red candle? That's a brand new subscriber appreciation box that I just started putting things in yesterday, and that is a kitty cat box. I don't play favoritisms. I know we all have dogs, and I know I have a dog, but I also know a lot of you guys have cats. And in all fairness, when that box is ready and I have enough things in it, and I'm not going to show you what's in it until it's ready, okay? But when I have enough things in it, give me a month or so, I will be doing a competition for the silliest cat. So at that time, get ready for it. So get your cameras out, start taking pictures. I am going to be asking you to submit your feline photos of your cat's silliest looks on their face, silliest behaviors, silliest outfits, just a picture you have of your kitty cat or cats that makes you giggle. You can enter one photo per cat. It's going to follow the same rules as the dogs, but please know I didn't forget about all my viewers that are feline owners. All right, so that's coming down the pike. I am also waiting to hear on the rest of your votes if you want a gardening box as a thank you or a kitchen box as a thank you. So far, the majority of you are saying you want a gardening box because I do plan on putting that out in the spring. But let me know. Put your vote down below. Do you want a subscriber appreciation box that's for gardening or for kitchen? Kitty cat's a given. That's going to happen. Okay. All right. Little bit of Nala news, and then we'll do the announcement. Oh, be patient. Now, Nala, she's got another week, a little more than a week before she goes back to check on her bladder infection. But her symptoms of the bladder infection have almost completely disappeared. So I'm crossing my fingers that this more aggressive treatment, that the higher dose and different medication have done their trick. As far as her knee goes, Nala has a condition. It's been determined she has a condition called patellar luxation. The patella is, it's where the joint, think of it as where the joints in her knee meet. Think of it like our knee joint. Luxation means basically it pops out of the socket. Do you know anyone in your family or anyone like me that has a trick knee? They refer to it as a trick knee. You'll be walking and all of a sudden your knee will pop and feel like it's going to go out from underneath you. You'll actually hear that popping sound, and then you'll be limping for a while. It might hurt. It might ache. My eyes are very itchy this morning. And you might favor it for a bit. Well, that's what Nala has. When we put everything together, we discovered that because she's improving right now, she's not favoring it all. She's putting full weight on it. She's going up and down the stairs with no issue. She has no more limps. She's not having any problems getting up and down off the couch or up and down off the bed. This has healed. It has recovered. An ACL or a CCL tear does not recover. That's a permanent issue that has to have support and or surgery and or other treatments. She's 100% recovered, at least for the past 5 days. There's been no signs of any kind of injury. And when you look at all the symptoms, and I'll put what it's called up here, patellar luxation, that's every single symptom exactly as she had it. So we do have pain meds available for her. So should it happen again, we can give her some comfort while she recovers. I know now better what to do. I have the braces coming in from RylahsAnimalHouse. Should it happen again, or should Nala and I go on a longer walk, more of a hike in different terrain, I can be prepared and put a brace on that knee in advance to keep it from popping out. So that's good news. No surgery, no long-term detriments. And FYI, if you have a staffy, you probably already know about this condition. She's my first staffy. Granted, Staffies are a type of pit bulls, but they're a little bit different pit bull, and they have these little different medical conditions. So that's the good news. Okay, are you ready? Beauty box winner. When I hit the button to choose and the name came up, my reaction was like, she never wins anything. At least I don't think she does. I don't know. I do know she and I have had conversations. It's been weird. A lot of you and I have had conversations typing that some of you guys say, I never win anything, but I'm going to enter anyway. So the winner of this magnificent beauty box is, ta-da, Tracy! Yay! Congratulations. Everybody, please congratulate Tracy. Tracy, I need you to email me within the next 48 hours. So you have until midnight, Tuesday night, right? Send me an email right there, konneeslittlecorner@gmail.com. Claim your boxes. Claim your prize, please. Right? If I have to do another picker, I will, but yeah. So, Tracy, everybody, please, please, please give a big congratulations to Tracy. And y'all, please know that there were over 130 entries, individual people entries, not even just your triple entries. Some of you entered the full 3 times, some of you only entered once. So, whomever entered, y'all had an equal chance. The random picker did its thing. I love that thing. Kind of takes the pressure off of me. So Tracy will need to email me. You all can cross your fingers. If she doesn't claim it, I'll go right back into that video without delay, and I will do a brand new on Wednesday. I'll do a brand new comment picker, and we'll get an alternative for you. But Tracy needs to contact me with an email and send me her mailing address so that I can get this package sent out to her. I'm so excited that somebody won this big box. I would happily have kept everything in it. Okay, so I've given you all the information on that. What I want to do right now is I'm going to show you a little Temu order. Temu split my order in half. Not sure why. Oh, wait. Part of it was local warehouse. That's the part I got. The part coming from China, I probably won't have for a week. So you'll get to see more things. This is not a big order. This came from local warehouse. I will put the price up on the screen, and I will put the link if you want the link. Huh? Oh, it's kind of close to Christmas to try to get anything at this point. But well, let's put it this way: if you want the link, just leave me a comment to send you the link, and we'll do it that way. Pack of 3. All the exact same item. These 2 I didn't open yet, but I will. This one I did open, and I'm going to show you what they are. Now, remember, I'm out in the woods. If you look out my window, see nothing but trees. No matter what window you look out of my house, I'm surrounded. I have at least 6 pine trees all the way around my tiny home. Everywhere and anywhere in my neighborhood, it's just, I love it. It's so rural. I absolutely love it. But I have 2 trees, one on each side, more towards the front where I have my holiday decorations. And yes, you'll get to see the holiday decorations soon. So I wanted to wrap the tree trunks of those 2 trees. So I got this. This is, oh, let me see if it tells me how many. I'm going to have to look up the footage on it. But I believe it's over 100 feet. LED string light. These are LED lights. I had these in Arizona and I left them for the new homeowner. It comes with instructions in English. Don't really need instructions. Comes with a nice pointy solid ground stake. That's the mount to the bottom of your solar panel. On the back, you have your on-off switch, and then you have your mode switch. So with your mode switch, I don't think these are charged, but we'll find out. Okay, it is charged. I just turned it on. Right. I don't know if you can see they're lit up. They got a little bit of twinkle going on right now. If I change it, it's a more solid twinkle. Change it again. It's a very slow motion. Change it again, and it's just steady. So we've got a fast twinkle. I don't think I'm going to do the fast twinkle because I think that'll drive my neighbors crazy. It's got this little slower bit of a twinkle. Yeah, I don't want to do the flashing one. I like the full-on bright. That's not a bad one to either just leave it on. I like this soft twinkle right there. Is that not cool? Just that little soft twinkle. So my plan is I'm going to wrap this. Let me turn it off. I am going to wrap this around the tree trunk. Not worried about going up into the branches because if you've ever been around loblolly pines, the first branch is almost 20 feet. So I'm not going to go that high, but I will go probably 8 feet up the trunk with this, just enough to light it up. And I have the 2 trees on each side. So I've got one for the other tree. And then this third one, they're all exactly the same. This third one, I have what's coming from Temu still that's not here is a beautiful piece of garland to go across my front porch, the distance of my, I have the screens in the front of my porch and I have the ledge. All right, so I have garland's going to go on that ledge. I'm going to light it up to bring the lights on to the porch. So that's what the third set is for. So I will be going out. Hopefully it's not going to rain today. It's been raining for like 2-3 days in a row. We need it. It's been great, especially for all my transplants that I just did, the azaleas and the rosebush. And it's also helping to solidify those posts that I put in the ground. Wow, the stake is in there tight. So that's the plan. So you will get to see these in action as soon as I finish, which, as I said, it probably is not going to take long. But that's the little Temu order. Now, I've given it some thought, guys. So let's talk Temu for just a sec, right? Pros and cons of Temu. Well, we all know what the cons are. The higher prices because of the tariffs, the delays in the shipping, the items coming up missing, not ever being delivered or being delivered late. The pros are they are still doing the $5 credit if it doesn't get delivered on time. They are still doing a full refund if it doesn't get delivered within a certain period of time. And you still get to keep the items if they do eventually show up. They are still doing price adjustments, returns. Refunds without returns are very scarce. If it's an item that is resellable or has a certain value, they're wanting it back, but they're still making it easy for you to send it back with home pickup. If you package it, that they will, somebody will come. You don't have to print a label. So they're still kind of doing that and making that part easy. One of the pros that I find over whatnot, kind of, all right, and I'm going to share this with you as food for thought. If you're looking for a specific category, like I was looking for solar string lights, it's easier to do that search and find a gazillion solar string lights on Temu than it is to search products on Whatnot, type in solar string lights, search by products, not by shows, you'll get a bigger variety and more availability at Temu. Now, I'm one that typically is willing to wait for things or search for the best price, so I don't mind if I can't find it right away on Whatnot. I can wait. You kind of have to weigh the odds. All right, so if I don't need it in a hurry, but I can find a better selection, and if the price is better at Temu, then yes, I will order from Temu. If I can do direct ship, they've given me a $20 minimum order. I never had that before, but that was on my old personal account. I have not yet established a purchase history using my channel's account, using the account that's under the name of Konnee's Little Corner. I'm hoping that eventually, I don't know. What's your experience? Do you live in the United States? Are you still getting hit with a minimum order now that there's the tariffs? Are they making everybody? Or is it just me? Or just some of us? Let me know if you have a minimum, if you live in the United States and you have a minimum order. Let me know. Let's figure this out together, what Temu was actually doing. I can't just go by my experience right now, as I said, because my channel account, this is the first order. They are telling me, though, that I need a $20 minimum. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to need $20 worth of things. That's all right. The local warehouse is still charging that $2.99. Not really thrilled about that, especially for a smaller item. These did come from local, but because I got 3 of them, quantity of 3, I was only charged the $2.99 once. These all came from the same shop. I have discovered when I put things in my cart and I did a test checkout. In other words, I didn't go all the way to checkout. When I did a test checkout, I discovered that if I had 5 or 6 things from the same warehouse or the same shop, so to speak, then I was only hit with the $2.99 once. So I had 3 of these and four or 5 other things from that shop, just at random, that I picked and I threw in my cart. And when I went to check out, it only showed my shipping as $2.99. So that's something to think about. Problem is, I can't necessarily find everything I'm looking for at the same shop. What are you going to do, right? Okay. So yes, I will pull the trigger on Temu again for other things. Not sure what, but when I'm looking for specifics, I will. Hold on. Do you notice I had my Nala shirt on today? This shirt says, I don't know if you can see it. It says brave. It says freedom. It says brave in the white. It says brave in the red. It says freedom. It's got little flags on it. It's got little hearts on it. It's got all sorts of different. It's got a doggy in sunglasses sitting up here on the shoulder. This is my Nala. Very brave young lady. And she finally has her freedom. No more cages, no more kennels, none of that stuff. Okay. Small order, and then we're going to do the subscriber spotlight because I want to introduce to you 2 Whatnot shops that are associated with you guys. I think it's very cool. This is an order from EmmysEmporium. That's Miss Marina and her husband, Chris. The show was on November 23rd, and I received these on December 1st. There's not a lot in here, but I'm going to show you what I got. And then I'm going to show you what she gifted. All right. So this was a bundle. I love how she packs everything in these bags. Nothing is ever loose with Emmy. Everything that Marina sends comes in these some sort of a bag. It's some sort of sealed bag. All right. So in this bundle are pig ear strips. Instead of the whole big pig ear, this is pig ear strips. Made in the USA, air dried, no preservatives. There are 10 strips in here. And the only ingredient, can you see that? Ingredients? Pig ears. That's it. 100% natural. These typically retail this bag for $24.99. That's the cheapest I could find this. $24.99 for these 10 strips. And I'm going to open this and show you one. I don't know if my girl behind me is going to pay any attention or not. $24.99. I paid $12, so I got them for half price. But these are pieces of pig ears. They're all different sizes and shapes because they're all just dried very naturally. So there's 10 of them in here. She's out like a light. We had a very busy day yesterday. She and I were all over the place yesterday, and she had a walk, which we haven't had in a while. So, $25 value for $12. Now, also, part of that $12 in the bundle was this little guy. This is the bottle one. This is the one that has the crinkly like bottle type thing in the inside of it. It doesn't have a squeaky. It just kind of has like a bottle in there. So it's more of a suckle type toy. But this was included in that bundle. Isn't that really cute? He usually goes for about $8.99, but he was part of the $12 bundle. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure. I think Nala has something similar to this. And I know I put something similar to this in the doggy giveaway box, in the prize box. I think I did. If I didn't, then I'll put this one in there. Really cool, right? Okay. So all that for $12. More than $30 worth of stuff for $12. And the last thing I got, I told you it was a small order. The last thing I got from her was these bully sticks. And this was a pack of 8. 8 bully sticks. Nala likes these because she can chew on them for a while. They last. For her, she's not an extreme chewer. For an extreme chewer, they might last 2 minutes. For her, it'll give her close to a half an hour because she's very gentle. She's not a crazy chewer. Believe it or not, I was a little surprised. I had no idea. I'd never gotten these types of sticks for my dogs before, but these can actually sell for up to $6 each. Is that not crazy? Depending on where you go. So the lowest price I found on any of these was $4 for a single one. $4 for just one. They don't have a smell, but they must have a smell the dogs pick up. So there's 8 of them in here. So you just figure 8 times 4. All right, what, $32? Whoops, it's coming right out of the bag. I'm going to have to give that one to her. Minimum, somewhere between $32 and $40 for 8 bully sticks. But I got all 8 of them for $8, $1 a piece. That's, to me, much more reasonable. I don't know why companies charge so much for these things. It's crazy. But 8 for $8, I thought was an enormous deal. And of course, Miss Marina always does what they call reduced shipping or prorated shipping because she does not charge the full $9.21 up front. She starts with so many ounces, and maybe your first purchase might only have $3 or $4 worth of shipping, and over the next one or two purchases, you build up to where you hit $9.21, and then once you hit $9.21, that's it. That's the max shipping that you pay. Anything over that, she absorbs the cost. There's a lot of the shops that I sent you to, especially the pet shops, that will absorb the cost. You pay that $9.21 and you never pay a dime higher than that, right? Okay. That's the order. Now, I won the giveaway. Are you ready for this? She laughed. I laughed when I won the giveaway. I laughed even harder when she showed me what it was. It's a big stuffy. I'm thinking, who? And she said the same thing. She said, it's perfect for Nala because everybody knows that Nala is a stuffy lover. Right? This thing is so plush. I don't know if you can get any idea how soft this feels, but this is a kitty cat. It's got its cute little pink ears, this little tie, right? It does squeak, but Nala has never, she's never been one to care about squeakers, not since I've had her. But she actually won a stuffy. So cute. Now, this is the Lucky PetSmart plush toy. This was one of the plush toys that was available when PetSmart was doing their PetSmart charity drive. And you could, I don't know if you still can or not, the drive might be over, or the quantity of these might be gone, but you could get these for $5. When it wasn't for the charity drive, these things were going for like $12 and $14. So I think it's very cool that Nala won this. The eyes are sewn, the nose is sewn, the bow tie, I'm not worried because Nala she doesn't rip things apart. This is just so soft and so perfect for my girl. So thank you, Miss Marina, if you're watching. Nala is absolutely going to love this. I am going to set this one aside with her spares because she got enough for now. That girl is so spoiled. Okay, that's it for the orders. I told you, just a couple. Little bit of Temu, little bit of pet stuff. I do, sitting next to me, I have a household order from SoldBySam. I have a household order from SuperBuys. I have a household order, and these are big boxes, guys, from PriceBreak, the evening show with the guys. Now, if you remember, the last time I went to PriceBreak and did the review of the evening show, the guys only got 3.5 stars. I will be re-rating them. I've given them, gosh, it's been a couple of months. I've kind of given them time to kind of get their act in order and hoping that they would modify what they were doing based on the feedback that they were getting from me and everybody else, the complaints that were coming in about the show. So you will get to see the new rating and obviously the new item. And I mean, I got everything. I got plates, I got lights, I got kitchen items. It's all household. It's not pets, it's all household. Pretty much these 3 boxes that I have is all household. I also have an order coming in from TheCheapChick. That's holiday and household. I think that's going to arrive sometime today. And that one I'm probably going to have to open because I think it has Christmas decorations in it. Not sure. But anyway, okay. Okay. So it is time to show you the competitors for the K9 costume contest. Are you ready for this? You're going to see their pictures and you will see their contestant number and their name. I've tried to give you a few seconds to look at each picture, but please make sure you just pause the video so that you can get a better look. You can rewind, go back and look at each one. After you've had a chance to go through all of them, then go down below in the comments and you're going to put the number and the contestant name. So for example, you're going to put, well, I'll use the dog's name. For example, number 1, Samantha. Don't just put number 1 because I don't know if that's a typo, right? Maybe you didn't want to put number 1, but when you put the number and the name, that's kind of like our 2-step verification that that's the one you're voting for. Or it might be number 2, Val. All right. So, and that's all you're going to put in there. Again, no big lengthy comments, just the number, no hashtag sign, no, the number of the contestant and the contestant's name. So here you go. Take a peek and cast your vote. It's hard to choose. They're just all so cute. And yes, guys, I know they're not all in costumes, but they are in, I had to flex a little bit because not everybody has costumes for their dogs. Not everybody has the means to afford to get a costume or to make a costume or whatever the case may be. So I did flex and I let you guys know before in the previous videos and in messages that, if you didn't have a costume, put them in a winter sweater or a winter outfit or something decorative on their heads, like a headpiece, whatever. Let's just get our pups out there and have a little fun, show them a little love, because I'm telling you, there is no love in this world like what you get from a dog. I'm sorry. I mean, I've been loved by humans, but ain't none of them ever loved me the way my dogs do. So cast your vote and let's move on to the next thing in this video. Subscriber spotlight time. This is not going to be a super long video, guys. It may be 45 minutes at tops. Right. Subscriber spotlight. Now, you already know about Miss Tanya. Hey, Rosalie is Miss Tanya's shop. Hey Rosalie has the infants and children's bamboo clothing. They have the PJs, the clothing, the outfits, the sets. You definitely got to go check her out. Even if you just go and watch, this is the time of year where if you're shopping for young grandchildren, great grandbabies, infants, newborns, nieces, nephews, the youngins. I'm not quite sure what her sizes go up to. I want to say a children's 12 is the largest I've ever seen her present, but I know she's got some absolutely adorable infant and toddler outfits. So you've got plenty of time to get them for holidays. She ships really, really quick. So go check out Hey Rosalie. She's a reminder. Don't forget about Brenda's Blingy Treasures. Brenda is on Facebook and she has the paparazzi jewelry. You've seen you've seen me wear a lot of her pieces. Some of you have gone there and shopped from her. So by all means, please don't forget to go see her show. I don't want to forget anybody that's an actual viewer. And if I am, I apologize. But guys, if you look in the description box of my video, you will see all the shops that I've reviewed, and there's close to 30 of them so far, and there's more on the horizon. All right. Okay. New for you, one of my longtime viewers, Darla. Darla has been a moderator. She started moderating for UltraAuthentic for Jesse. And I'm so glad that, I was able to introduce a lot of you, including Darla, to different shows on Whatnot. So she's been working with Jesse and helping him out during his shows. And she's finally decided to bite the bullet. And she is going to be opening her own Whatnot shop. Her first show is scheduled for January 2nd. And her shop is simply called, right now, it's called Darla Weatherspoon 1. So go to whatnot.com, do a search, all one word, Darla Weatherspoon, just like it sounds, weather like the climate, spoon like what you eat off of, and then the number, just a 1 at the end of it. You will find her shows. Darla is going to have a variety: accessories, different items, vintage items, collectibles, some jewelry pieces, some handbag pieces, a little bit of everything. So go check her out. Say, hey, Connie sent me. Connie Con is, obviously she knows me as Connie from here. But when you guys go, just say you came from Connie's Little Corner. Let's get some support behind Darla. Let's encourage her for her first show. I am going to be there. If she needs help modding, then I'm going to be more than happy to moderate for her first show and give her some assistance. Darla, if you need it, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do that for you. Now, we also have one of my other viewers. Her name is Loie. Hi, Loie. Loie has a sister who has a shop on Whatnot. And the shop is called Rhonda's Finds. And I'll put it up here for you. Rhonda's Finds. Now, Rhonda has vintage items, women's clothing, and not just a specific size. She has a variety of things. And her vintage items is also a variety of things. So I can't really give you a rundown of what she's got, but here's her thumbnails. Here's the pictures of her thumbnails, so that you can see. And hopefully, if I don't leave these thumbnails, these images up long enough for you guys to get a good look at, just pause the video and just check it out so that you can see. Write down the information if you need to, the names of the shops, so that you see exactly how they're written, so that you can go to these two shops and throw some support. So I'm going to throw my support behind Darla. I have already checked out Rhonda's Finds, but I was not aware that it was Loie's sister. So if you have your own shop on Whatnot, or if you have your own shop anywhere else, on Etsy, or if you sell on Mercari, or if you sell on Poshmark, or if you sell on eBay, please send me an email, konneeslittlecorner@gmail.com. Let's help promote your small business. It's the least I can do. You guys are here supporting me, watching these videos, making your comments, leaving your likes, sending them out into the universe for everybody to see. That's what keeps me going. Let's all do our part to keep other family members going, because we are a big, happy family, right? Okay. I think I've covered everything pretty quick, huh? More Temu coming, other orders coming from other shops. My brain's kind of fried right now. I still have no heat in the house. Ergo, 3/4 length sleeves, longer sleeves, and a higher collar. And I'm also sitting right next to the space heater. Not a good thing, guys. I did have to enlist the services of an attorney, and there's definitely going to be some litigation. I think we're already beyond the point of doing a mediation for it. I think this is going to be a very litigious, outdrawn thing. Who knows how long before I get a resolution or have any heat. But I have fantastic neighbors here, wonderful people in this community. I have a second person that has offered me a second space heater for the bedroom. So now I do actually have heat in the bedroom. I slept in the bedroom last night for the first time in a month. My electric bill is going to be a little crazy. Space heaters are expensive to run, but health first, safety first. I worry about the bill later. It's just going to dip into my savings. You know, your girl's going to do what I got to do. So anyway, if you have anything else that you want to share, comments, questions, queries, posers, put them down below in the comments. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Start voting on that pet parade on those pictures. These guys are just so freaking adorable, aren't they? Start voting on that. Don't forget to place your hashtag electronics on that particular video. A reminder, Tracy, get that email over to me. You won this beauty box. You got everybody else envious and chomping at the bit. Some of them hoping that you don't claim it because they want a second chance at it. Oh, come on, guys. That's a given, right? Okay. Make sure you hype it, share it, hit that. If you don't find the hype button, hit the share button. If you don't have either and you see a shooting star, hit the shooting star. It all does the same thing. So you basically have 3 options. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, come on in, join us, hit that subscriber button. Get on in on the fun, get on in on the orders, the information, everything else that's going on. And Nala, my new and improved little girl, and I am just so happy that she's doing so great. If you can tell, my smile has not left. Yeah, I'm just so pleased with her progress. She's so adaptable. She's a tough old chick, ain't she? So come on in, subscribe. My door is always open. My email is always available. I don't care what questions you have. You shoot me an email if you need help, if you have a concern. And even if you just want to chat, like some of you have been doing, hey, I'm all for it. You're my chosen family. We'll be back soon with more for you.